Here we are at DeFi Lunch. It looks like it's me going solo today. Don't seem to have Brad here yet in the wings, but he might show up later. We'll see what happens with him. I'm sure he's having a good time up at Permissionless in Palm Beach. Think it'll be interesting to see how I carry this conversation with myself. Usually, since I tend to play off of Brad quite a bit, and I've decided to go with zero preparation today, just to see how that turns out. Um, let's see. I thought today we'd maybe just kind of talk a little bit about stuff that I like in the market versus there's a few articles we can touch on, but nothing really seems dramatic today. Of course, more regulation. I did hear some discussion about directives coming out of the Consumer Protection Bureau related to retail investors as far as in some FAQs or guidance before it's been put into place as a statute. A lot of talk about retail wallets. So everybody will want to take a look at that and think about where that could go. But, other than that, I think, we look at Ethereum, I see a lot of support, in that 1700 to 2000 range. It's just sort of sitting there in a nice tight range. That to me, if I would probably wait a little bit at this point before I would say average down. But if you're not in it at all and you're looking to get in, this I think is time to start kind of accumulating slow and steady. What I like right now a lot is actually FTM, Phantom. Just I think it's at the right place. Again, same thing. Accumulate slowly, as well as Polkadot, Chainlink, Polygon. I mean, those are the ones that if I was looking to get into something now that I'm not in anything, I'd be looking at those. And of course, Aave is always there with me, and Curve. I think any of those with ETH, I think you're going to do okay in the next cycle. Trying to think what else. I was looking also at the liquidation. Why don't I just share this screen and you guys can see a little bit more of what I'm looking at, just to kind of give a sort of some thoughts as to how I come up with my opinions. So one thing, I was looking at this one this morning, which is liquidations map for BTC perps, and see a lot of support down here, 21, 24, 27, and surprisingly, or maybe it's just the way it looks today or skewed. It's not as heavily short as I've been thinking of it. So to me, that's a positive, at least something to catch if there's any sell-off, et cetera. And I also like to look at the Binance site still for any charts. So a lot of times I look here for ETH just because I want to see if I don't have access to the other like liquidation maps for ETH. I get a general consensus to what's sitting here in these various ranges, the order books on just Binance to see if it's moving one way or another super fast. This was something I saw that about U.S. courts coming after crypto exchanges. I suspect this is probably about KYC, newly unsealed opinion. U.S. federal court found it can't be used to evade sanctions. All right, well that's to be expected. Where is that? Unsealed May 13th. Looks like it's about North Korea. So nothing unexpected there. I don't really see anything out here. I mean, there's a lot of talk about draconian language about crypto and where it's at right now. To me, I think a lot of that's piling on after the fact. I don't see the big run that everybody seems to be expecting. I do, as we've talked about before, see some kind of a big capitulation wick perhaps, but I don't see a ton of negative information out there. Of course, we could all talk about Terra for the fifth straight day or sixth straight day, but I think we all know where that one's going at this point. To one of the topics Brad likes to talk a lot about is the lobbying. It looks like a lot of money going into campaigns from crypto investors Let's see. See how they're sliding this. A liberal case for crypto. Not going anywhere. A lot of fundraisers. So yeah, there's a lot of money influencing now. A lot of cryptocurrency money influencing in different areas. Talks about an FTX. FTX is behind a political action committee called Protect Our Future. Raised more than 14 million, and I guess pushing hard on the House races in Ohio and Oregon. Yeah, too bad Brad's not here to talk about this one. Union Square. I should know some people over there. Let's see. Yeah, they're all doing crypto fundraisers, so that's good news. And I don't see any big news over here. So this is going to probably not be a super long broadcast. Just in that I don't have anything super exciting to talk about, and I don't see any comments there. So we will solicit this up to the fact that we need more than one person on this if we're not interviewing someone. But anyhow, I will. I guess I'm going to call this one early too. So anyhow, everyone have a great day, and hopefully have some stuff from Brad and maybe have him synced in for the show tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.